Today is the day. Have you ever stayed up late at night, anxious and unable to sleep? So excited that by the time you realized it, you missed your 8-hour window to sleep? Well, I haven't. At least not until this day.
Finally!
So I finally get free time to watch Spider-Man No Way Home with my bro Riser, which is also a fellow content creator. Check him out, his link is in the description. He makes funny reactions and Demon Slayer content, so show him some love because that would be greatly appreciated. And I'm not gonna lie, I was excited because I successfully ducked all spoilers to the movie while I was counting down days from the release just for the opportunity. So we slid over to Manhattan, snagged our tickets, just to see what all the hype was about, cause y'all was really gassing it. And if any baby starts crying during the movie, I'm a football punter. Now that we got that out of the way, I got a few things that I gotta get off my chest about the movie and express how I felt. Characters who grinded my gears. Cause some things really grinded my gears for real, but I still love it though, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta point out some things. So for starters, just as a heads up, in case any of you didn't know this prior, I'm one of the world's most professional haters, might I add. So just know whenever there was a scene of Peter and Zendaya, I was preying on their downfall, cause it should have been me, not him. It's not fair! Just saying, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's speak on the first character. Number 1. Let's really talk about how much of a demon Mr. Rey Mysterio was for exposing Peter to the whole world while he had to struggle overseas to save everybody, and then he got to come home and get broadcasted to the whole block while he's on his way to getting a bacon egg and cheese before school. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was mad grimy. I can't even hold you. Next thing I want to talk about, number 2, that news reporter Jonah Jameson. You see, I thought I was a professional hater, but he was on a different type of timing that I'd never seen no one on when it came to how much he was preying on Spider-Man's downfall. Like, he definitely wakes up every day excited to hate on him. Like, it's very concerning at his big fossil age. So now amongst all this, Peter decided to go and say what's up to Doctor Strange, and they were chilling, having a nice conversation until Peter brings up how he wants everyone but his loved ones to forget that he's Spider-Man. But he kept distracting Doctor Strange, so Doctor Strange ripped a hole in the dimension on accident. And let me tell you, from here on out, the movie starts making me laugh, but also it starts getting me mad because we got number 3, Mr. Wong. What is your purpose, sir? No, seriously, because every time there's something about to go down, you just be like, nah bro, leave me out of it. Like, you're mad fake busy. All I see him do is complete side quests that no one cares about. Now, if he were to just conveniently leave but sensed a disturbance and came back to help with his magic, that would be fine, but no. All you do is see him pack his bags and dip for the whole movie. Like, sir, go to hell. And last but not least, number 4, Tom Holland, Peter Parker. Now, I don't even know where to start because he, out of everyone else, really irked me the whole movie. Aside from an honorable mention that I'll mention later, but let's start with him messing up his whole dimension for about a week and no one attempting to slap the hell out of him because, you know, he'll just dodge it. But still, come on, like, he brought villains from other dimensions and had the audacity to say, come on guys, I can save them, even though they killed hundreds, they're fixable. And even had the nerve to invite literal murderers to his crib like it's a slumber party. And to make matters worse, he didn't even think for a second that Osborn couldn't fake a personality for a second to set him up. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. I really don't like Peter. And now for our honorable mention, Aunt May, who encouraged Peter's terrible decisions. Now that we got the L characters out of the way, let's speak on some pros. Characters who made me proud. Coming in number 1, we got the sneaky, conniving man himself, Mr. Green Goblin. Everybody clap it up for Mr. Green Goblin. I'd say Norman Osborn, but we are ignoring his sane half and focusing on his evil half, because we gotta give this man villain MVP of the year. That man destroyed Peter in more than one way. Like, he deserves an Oscar for the beats that he put on him. Like off the bat, we gotta talk about how he slammed him through 3 floors like it was paper. And I'm telling you, no other villain was doing Spider that dirt the way he was doing him. When Peter was able to get some hits in, this man just smiled. Like, if he didn't scream Black Force personified, then I don't know what he is. And I'm surprised no other heroes was coming to help throughout this holy ass whooping, because that's beyond me. And not to mention how dirty he did Aunt May last second was like the cherry on top. Ain't no one doing it like Mr. Goblin himself. Number 2. Alright, for number 2, we gotta give it to Electro, which I'm still on the fence about, because as soon as he hopped in the dimension, he was moving like a crack fiend for energy. But we gotta give his interdimensional barber a W, because man, if y'all didn't see the movie he came from, his cut was horrendous, but he came through in this movie was saucy as hell, and that's a pro in itself. Number 3. Okay, boo, for number 3, we got my boy Ned. Now, I don't want to see anyone acting confused for not 1 second when I'm saying this, because you got a peak game, right? It took Doctor Strange putting himself in a life-threatening situation to unlock his magical abilities, and it took Ned just saying, "Open sesame!" Oh shit! And gathered 2 whole ass different Spider-Mans. Like, Doctor Strange tried to sleep on him earlier in the movie, but then Ned styled on his achievements in 2 scenes. But to wrap this all up, the movie was a solid 9 out of 10. And I'm not giving that final point to make it a 10 out of 10, because it could have been easily avoided and my man's lost his girl/identity for his stupid decision. Rest in piss, Bozo.